just played in the introduction was a minor triad. I played it using 3 common shapes in 2 measures. This is a great example to practice to really get a handle on minor triads. 3 shapes that expand 7 or 8 frets. You will never be without a creative idea if you learn this and practice it a bit. I'm going to show you more about that later in the video after I show you the 3 individual shapes. Hi, I'm Barry Sahajian. This video is called Easy Bass Minor Triads for Beginners. So what is a minor triad? A minor triad is an arpeggio. What is an arpeggio? An arpeggio is a chord played 1 note at a time. So you have a root in this arpeggio, a minor third, and a fifth. What is a minor third? A minor third is 4 semitones from the root to the third, or frets, or half steps. It could be called any one of those things. And then you have your fifth, which is actually 7 semitones, frets, or half steps. And to make it even simpler, it is just simply 1 step away and 1 string. 1 string and 1 step away is a fifth. So that is your minor triad. We're going to be using a D minor triad. There are, in every major scale, 3 minor triads. 1 on the 2nd degree of the scale, 1 on the 3rd degree of the scale, and 1 on the 6th degree of the scale. So I'm going to be using shapes for this, and I'm going to use 3 shapes because playing with different shapes gives you different options to play the lines differently, gives you alternative ways to sound. Here are the 3 shapes. We'll call this shape number 1. That will be the most popular or the most used shape. And then the 2nd shape would be like this. That will be the 2nd. And the 3rd shape is a little more difficult. You have to stretch, but it has many uses and it's well worth the time to learn it. So typically, what you have to learn first is just to play up and down. Root, 3rd, 5th, 3rd, root, 3rd, 5th, 3rd. Then you play root, 5th, 3rd, 5th. Try it in the other shape. What I'd like to do now is cover that first example I did in the introduction. I call it the 3-shape pattern. So that uses all 3 shapes I just discussed, and one by one. Now I want to show you how I applied it to that exercise. First shape first, root 3rd, 5th 3rd, and then I went to the 3rd shape and I played root 5th, 3rd, 5th. So far we have. And then I hit the root and I hit the 2nd shape, 5th and 3rd, back to the root, and I play the 3rd shape again, and then the 1st shape. And that gives you 2 even measures. I'd like to continue on now with a half a dozen examples I created meant to inspire you to create some of your own. Also, I'm providing a chart that shows you all the chord tones, root, 3rd, and 5th, from the 1st to the 8th fret. And the formula is just play the root on the 1st beat of the measure and put in whatever you like in there to make it sound good, as long as you play it in time. Also, I'd like to point out the backing track I used throughout this tutorial. I have an extended version on my Patreon page you can download for 3.5 minutes, and I have it at fast and slow, as well as one sheet with all the examples on there to make it much easier to practice.
you.